I went on a sunrise hot air balloon ride in India and it was genuinely one of the best moments of my life. Hi everyone and welcome back to the One Globe 360 YouTube channel. Today's video is another story time all about my experience in a hot air balloon in India for sunrise in a beautiful city called Jaipur. So this takes me all the way back to October 2018 when I spent 1 month in India with a combination of travelling and also volunteering. Now when I was in Jaipur, which was about just under a week into my trip in India, I got the opportunity to go on a sunrise hot air balloon ride in Jaipur, and of course I could not say no to that opportunity. After checking with my mum and dad just to make sure they were okay with me doing it, of course I was 18 at the time, so I just wanted to make sure and check that they were happy for me to do it. I got the yes from my mum and dad. They said go for it, it'll be an amazing opportunity. So I paid the money, I think it was around £150, and I was signed up to go in the hot air balloon ride for sunrise in Jaipur. So it was a very early wake up. I think it was around 4 AM we woke up, and then we left to go to where we were going to take off in the hot air balloon. And I mean, it was incredible. The whole process of seeing the hot air balloon, essentially prepare the hot air balloon was just incredible, and it was probably about half an hour waiting around. We had to nibble some food, and then we got in the hot air balloon, and the noise of it like launching up in the air was just something I'll never forget. It was so incredibly loud, and of course you can see like the fire sort of light up. And at this point, obviously, the sunrise was starting to show as well. So you had all these just beautiful colours around, the beautiful, colours of the sunrise and the fire lighting up in the hot air balloon. And it was absolutely incredible. And obviously you have the contrast between the noise from the hot air balloon, but also the silence around Jaipur, because obviously it was so early still in the morning. We were just about to see sunrise. So it was one of the most peaceful, incredible experiences that I've ever had. We were probably in the air for around an hour, just drifting around the outskirts of Jaipur, and it was just honestly one of those like takes your breath away moments. And I took loads of photos and videos, of course, but also tried to put my phone down at times to just completely take it in. And yeah, it was one of those bucket list items that you do once and it's kind of enough, because you feel like you really got everything out of that moment. And I hope to go in a hot air balloon again one day, but I don't think anything will really compare to my experience in a hot air balloon in Jaipur in India for sunrise. Like I said, it was so incredibly peaceful, apart from the odd sort of noise from the hot air balloon when we'd sort of rise and then sort of sink down. Obviously the hot air balloon changes its height. I don't really know how to explain it, but obviously we go up and down in the air throughout sort of the journey. And it was just, yeah, the silence, it was so peaceful. I thought I would be so scared about being in a hot air balloon way up in the sky. I'm a little bit scared of heights, so I thought that I would be a bit scared, but it was so peaceful and relaxing that I didn't even for 1 second think about how it was potentially a bit dangerous or I was scared or anything going wrong. I didn't think about that at all. It was just really looking around at the sunrise at the outskirts of Jaipur. It was a really rural area, but below us there were farms, there were people just waking up to start their day, there were animals as well below us, and yeah, I was just trying to take every single moment in, because like I said, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity and a bucket list item ticked off the list. So it was absolutely amazing. We were an hour in the air, like I said, and then we went to land, and this was quite interesting. You go down really, really slowly, and then there's quite a jolt when you land. Like when a plane lands, of course, you feel sort of, you lift up in your seat a bit. That was how it kind of felt when we landed the hot air balloon, and we were greeted to hundreds and hundreds of local people around the hot air balloon when we landed. I think they were just so intrigued about the hot air balloon and what we'd just been doing and everything. So there were lots and lots of local people who were not only looking at the hot air balloon, but also helping us out as well, helping people get out of the balloon, which was so, so lovely. So yeah, overall, such an incredible experience, and if anyone ever has an opportunity to go in a hot air balloon, please take the opportunity. I promise you it's worth it. And especially if you're in Jaipur in India, I will link in the description down below the company that I went with to do the hot air balloon ride. I would highly recommend them. Of course, this is not sponsored or anything, this is just from personal experience. I had an absolutely fantastic time, and I would definitely do it again if I ever go back to Jaipur in India. So that is today's story time about my sunrise hot air balloon ride in Jaipur, India. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. As ever, if you've got any requests for any videos, pop them in the comments box down below. I've been to over 30 countries, like I always say in these videos, so I've got some funny, scary, exciting, travel stories and story times to come in future videos, but if you've got any specific requests, pop them in the comments box down below. Don't forget to smash the like button and of course subscribe if you can to get me that little bit closer to 500 subscribers, which is my target by the end of 2021. But thank you so much again for watching today's video, and I will see you in next week's video.